Hey, it's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to the channel, honey. Welcome back to another quick chat. Listen, I want to talk real quick about K Michelle and Miss Rashida, honey. Definitely got about talk about Rashida. My name Rashida. I rap like Shawty Low. Girl, first of all, that shit will always go down in history. I may have said it wrong, but girl, K Michelle used to stay in Rashida stuff over there on Love and Hip Hop ATL. Okay. And as we speak on Love and Hip Hop, let me tell y'all why they really coming to the front for real, for real. Okay. So y'all know Sukihana, that is supposed to be a rapper or whatever she got going on. She's a part of Love and Hip Hop Miami, right? Well, she came to the front and she said something on Twitter. What she really said was something people have been saying for like years now. Sukiana came to the front and said that Rashida owes K Michelle an apology. What she said specifically was that since everybody's scared to say it, I think it's about time Rashida apologized to K Michelle. Now, for the people that's in the back that don't know what the hell going on and want to know why would Rashida need to apologize to K Michelle, well, let me kind of tell you, okay? So y'all know K Michelle and Rashida were a part of a show called Love and Hip Hop ATL. Okay. Now, during K Michelle's time on this show in the earlier stages, she opened up about a domestic violence relationship that she had with someone by the name of Memphis. Okay. Now I believe Memphis was like a producer or whatever he had going on. He had ties to the music industry and he had a hold over her career in some capacity. And they also were in a relationship. Okay. Now, while in this relationship, K Michelle opened up about how he abused her, how, he was very physical to her, physically abusive, emotionally abusive, and whatever else in that relationship, right? So K Michelle was very adamant about that, very vocal. She went on to like participate in some type of DV type of event on the show or whatever. And I believe she went to Rashida and talked to Rashida about it. But at some point, Rashida was just like, girl, I don't know if I believe you. The reason why she felt this way was because years after K Michelle broke up with this man, okay, and this was years, and when she did Love and Hip Hop, it was years after they broke up. Well, Memphis moved on to Lil Wayne's baby mama, which is Miss Toya, who's now in a happy relationship, healthy relationship, married. She's completely moved on. However, at the time, okay, she was with Memphis. She went on to marry Memphis. Now, according to K Michelle, Memphis was cheating on her with Toya. Now, we don't know what's true. I'm just telling you what it is K Michelle has put out in the atmosphere. All right. Well, whatever it was, he went on to be with Toya. They ended up getting married. I don't believe they did not have any children. I do remember seeing a long time ago, it was like a pregnancy photo where her hands was on her belly in the shape of a heart. So I think that she may have, miscarried with with him, which is why her daughter is named Rainbow. That's what I'm thinking. But forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, girl. But anyway, all in all, she was in a relationship with this man. Now, K Michelle had been very adamant about how disrespectful this mofo was. Do you hear what I say? She's been very clear about it, but Rashida didn't want to believe it. You know why Rashida didn't want to believe it? Because Toya and him was her good, Judy was her good friends or whatever. So that's why she didn't want to hear nothing that K Michelle had to say. She didn't believe it or anything. It was just like, girl, that's my good friend. I'm a ride for my friend. I trust what my friend is saying. I believe my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend. So that's the reason why she wasn't open to believing, K Michelle or whatever. Well, girl, Toya, who was all, because it's just real interesting because Toya had a lot of friends that were a part of Love and Hip Hop and other, TV shows and stuff. But with the ladies being a part of that reality world, K Michelle were running to a lot of people, but because of the loyalty people had to Miss Toya and Toya being with Mr. Memphis, girl, the people wasn't really trying to, make their homegirl look bad. They wanted to say that K Michelle was probably lying and not wanting to believe that. But it's like, girl, I feel like people can show different sides of themselves in different parts of their relationship. But one thing about it, baby, Memphis ended up showing that side of him that K Michelle had already been talking about. And we saw that on Marriage Boot Camp. Now, Toya and Memphis went over to Marriage Boot Camp. And when I tell you that man was disrespectful as the dog to her, disrespectful as the dog to her, so much so it looked like he was gonna grab one of them plastic fruit off of the table and was gonna hit her ass in her damn face. Got all up in her face, yelling all up in her face, saying, "You don't talk to me like that." Da 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 da. And she over there trying to sit up there and trying to act calm. And I'm like, Toya, girl, y'all here for a reason. Don't be trying to sit up here trying to act calm like life is all good. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do nothing type energy. Like it's really giving you used to this behavior, but you know the cameras are around, so you trying to act like ain't nothing really going on. Girl, that man really showed his card. And when he did that on national television, it proved honestly everything that K Michelle had to say about this fucking man. Okay. Everything that she had to say. Now, understand this: when K Michelle went over to Love and Hip Hop, and she was, being very open about her relationship, so much so that it resulted in her losing a friendship or whatever with what's this lady named Rashida, and I think her and Mimi may have fallen out as well. But anyway, she lost some relationships all over, that situation. So she continued to, be adamant and speak on her situation of, the abuse that she experienced. Tell me why Memphis Hits decided that he was gonna sue VH1, Viacom, Mona Me, and I think he could have tried to sue K Michelle as well because of defamation of character. He felt like they was trying to make him look bad or whatever the case was, or blah blah blah. And I think he was suing for like 60 some $1 million or whatever, but the end result was that his ass lost, because I believe K Michelle had to go to court, and whatever it was, she won. So whatever grounds he thought he had to stand on, he didn't have to stand on. Okay, so he lost in court. I always thought it was that K Michelle took him to court and won, but I think that he tried to take them to court and he lost, which resulted in them winning because I believe she may have presented certain evidence or whatever the case was. So it wasn't really like she was the famous character. But anyway, that was that pretty much happened. So when that tea ended up coming out about him losing and her winning and stuff like that, and people seeing what happened with Toya, it confirmed everything that K Michelle had to say. And she was like, everybody was like, this lady was never lying. She was never lying. So it's always been that Rashida has owed K Michelle an apology for years, an apology that she has yet to give her. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go ahead and play a clip. Okay, let me go ahead and get that up on the screen, because Rashida, after Sukihana came out and said, since everybody's scared to say it, I think it's about time Rashida apologized to K Michelle. People start hopping in her lives and start saying, you need to apologize to K Michelle. And she responded to that. So let's go ahead and check out what it is Miss Rashida had to say about this. Okay, so let's get this up.
Back on because earlier I was on.
Hold on, before we get to that, I want to get to this one, then we'll get to that. So let's get, this is the original one where she says it ain't no apologies. Okay,
Please come about my live with the, but I love you guys anyway. So I'm gonna go visit my grandmother, and that's that. But I love my honey. We're here and we're ready to do a little shop. Just talking then, like, I'm not apologizing. I'm not doing none of that. Balls, nut. Yeah, doing all that.
Apologize to what? No, I want to know.
What's the normal?
Well, if you tell a dumb go back and go look at the reunion when you did apologize, they'll shut the up.
Oh my gosh, somebody said their aunt is 102. Oh wow, that is beautiful. That's amazing. That is nothing but a blessing. And you know what I said? I don't care about stuff like that. What I care about is my grandmother being 96.
Right, and they need to
look, there they go. Thank you. Please
but
get
go
off my
look
page.
And shut up. They need to...
We're not coming here for that. If you come here for that, you can come off my page.
But
anyway,
fuck that. Adjust it.
He said, adjust it, fix it.
Go fucking look and see that happened 12 years ago. Dummy.
Okay, so don't be on the line talking about Kirk a gangster, because then he gonna be thinking all kind of extra.
Kirk is a Harlem,
I need
New York
dude, like that.
And he was living in Atlanta too, and he's an Atlanta dude. And you know all the street dudes.
Well, since I got y'all on live, which one of these doors y'all like the best? Did I turn it? This one or that one? Okay, babe, what we finna buy?
Let's see, when you on live, that's a perfect.
No, that's good. Please come about my live. I wanted to get back on because earlier I was on live, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's spiraled. It has taken a spiral. So I just wanted to make something real clear, because we've been talking about this for a long time. About how long was it been?
He was pregnant with Carter.
I was pregnant with Carter. So y'all, I guess today it came out the wrong way. But what I would say was, I mentioned, I'm just gonna say this. I had conversations, and I have to say I'm sorry that you guys don't know that I actually had conversations with that young lady, and we had spoken, and I've apologized on that same platform that you've seen everything else. So I just wanted y'all to be clear. And the thing that's, it's kind of hard over the time because people are always accusing you of doing something that you didn't do. And yes, I did. That was done. You're done, pretty. That was done. And, you know, she and I had conversations. I wished her well. Yes, you can help me.
I'm sorry. This is what you be wanting to be. Okay. This is the thing.
Yes, I did. See, that's not what it was, y'all.
What's the young lady name? Because you on the shade room and they saying one thing.
They are.
And then you hear. So you have to say the name.
I did. I told K Michelle, and I apologized to her. I apologized to her and wished her the best. We wished each other well. I always told her, I was like, girl, you can sing your ass off. Listen, don't matter if we getting along or not. But she's always been super talented. So I do want y'all to understand that did happen. And once we had that conversation and spoke again after, not around that same time again. And then after that, and we said that it was, everything was cool. We apologized and, everybody wished each other the best. I left it there. I was like, okay, cool. Now, over time, things have been said, and that's why I chose to not comment on things when they come out on the internet, because I left it there. I didn't want to do that. I don't do that. And then a narrative be painted of me, saying, hey, Rashida, me not being supportive of women who have been through domestic violence or anything like that. That is not who I am at all. Never, not that. So I just wanted y'all to understand that. And that's the reason why I've never continue to say anything about it, because I really wanted it to be left where it was, which was us wishing each other the best and moving forward with our lives. I wanted to get back on because earlier I was on.
All right, y'all. So y'all just pretty much heard what K Michelle. I'm sorry, not K Michelle, but what Rashida had to say. She said she did apologize to her. I cannot recall. I'm not gonna say it didn't happen, but I did see an article where they kind of mentioned that they did kind of reconcile a while ago. But I will show y'all or let y'all listen to a quick clip on how things initially started. Okay, when Rashida pretty much doubled down on not believing K Michelle. So y'all go ahead and y'all check this flashback out.
Times, and there were points where you empathized with her and understood her story. What was different that time? What made you take a different position?
To be honest with you, I've been friends with them for a very long time, and I'm very, very close to his wife, and I heard both sides of the story.
What are your thoughts now on the subject, on everything that you've heard from K Michelle?
You know what? To be honest with you, it ain't got nothing to do with me, but at the end of the day, I don't know if I believe K Michelle.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Thank you. Regardless of anything, for 3 years, I've been helping women who went through domestic violence. So regardless of how crazy K Michelle is or how I act, I don't say I act right. I don't always act right. I never have said I was this picture perfect woman. What I said was, what happened to me is what happened to me. And Rashida, you don't have to believe it, but you sure sat there every episode getting your check.
Damn
listening
straight.
to
Sure
did
did.
what it was. You sure cried at everything you with me in my hand. But when the first episode came out and it got tough, you got to run it.
Oh, I ain't run.
Yes, you did. Tough.
No, I didn't.
When it got tough, the boss left, and we went to Sweet
you want
Valley
to say
High.
the boss left? The boss
We
ain't
got
me.
to.
First of all,
This not
let me-
Twitter saying his name. Please tell Scarecrow to shut up.
You be quiet for a minute. Let me say something.
Well,
Ain't nobody leave. You know what? Because to be honest with you, we can sit up.
I got you. I'm just talking. We women.
We are women. But let me say this. I had to put 2 and 2 together and say, something don't make no damn sense.
What don't make how I get out a $2 million record deal on everything? They didn't let me go. Like they let you go on yours. They didn't let me go.
Bitch, they didn't let me go.
They didn't let me go. I had to get out of mine. I had to get out of mine.
So let's keep that.
You're straddling the fence, Rashida. When it got tough, I listened to you. I listened about your marriage. I watched you disrespect your husband on TV.
I ain't disrespect my husband. Let me tell you something. A husband is something you want, something I have. Okay, let's keep that clear. Ain't nobody gonna marry no crazy ass bitch.
Lose them, disrespecting them on TV.
I ain't gonna lose.
That's all I'm
Please
saying.
believe that. That man you described you want is that man, and you not gonna get him.
It's my story.
Yeah, and that
You
bipolar, schizophrenic, insecure ass bitch. Yeah, let me have my bag. I got bags on. No, you ain't, I ain't got it. I was nice.
Do anybody else believe her ass?
Just chill. Do anybody else believe that dumb ass hoe? Ask that question. Do anybody else believe this bitch? Yeah, they ain't seen me like this.
K. Michelle.
Child, that right there, girl, that was a messy for what it was back then. That was a real whole ass a mess that back then, girl. Not you sitting up there calling that lady hair nappy and stuff like that. But then when she turn around and say something about your bags, that's when it's really on and popping, girl. I cannot take it. Michelle used to be wearing Rashida as the fuck out. But anywho, so according to, Rashida, she's saying that she did apologize to her. Her and K. Michelle made amends. I will say this, I'll be very honest. I don't recall it, but I am going to get into a quick article on Singer's Room where they kind of touched on it. But I don't recall it. But I will say this about K. Michelle. I don't think she's a person, she holds grudges, but I don't think she holds them like forever. She can. But I know that she's forgiven Carly Red for stuff. And it's just been other people that have crossed her that she has kind of like forgiven and moved forward. So I feel like if she and Rashida may have, you know what I'm saying, had the conversation, K. Michelle may have forgiven her and just like moved on, or at least accepted the apology in that moment and was like, all right, girl, we cool. Let's go ahead. Let's move on. Like it is what it is. Okay. Because at the end of the day, I mean, K. Michelle's career has definitely superseded Rashida's, and she's out here, getting her good karma. While Rashida was over there getting her piece of bad karma, talk about some of her husband is something that you want, something I have, and you won't get them. And it's like, girl, not for us to go on and see multiple seasons later just how your husband be out here doing you. But anywho, talk about something you don't care about stuff like that when it come down to an apology. I guess that people made you care because you came back to address it later on, but you don't care about stuff like that. But you said it. But anyway, girl, we all have time to grow and space to grow too. But I just want to get into like a quick little snippet part of this article over here on Singer's Room where they say the emotional moment on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta finale. Now, see, I need them to tell me exactly which season this was. They're saying in the tearful finale of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, K. Michelle apologized to Rashida, their emotions pouring out like a river. You could see the pain and regret in K. Michelle's eyes as she talked about how she had treated Rashida in the past. She admitted that her behavior was unacceptable and asked for forgiveness. Rashida listened patiently to K. Michelle's apology, her own eyes filling up with tears. Despite all the hurt that had occurred between them, it was clear that they still cared deeply for each other. As they hugged, that you could sense a weight lifting off of both of their shoulders. It was a powerful moment of reconciliation and growth, showing that even amidst all the drama and chaos of reality TV, true friendships can still be mended. Not necessarily because they wasn't friends, baby. They really wasn't giving friends, you know what I'm saying? It left viewers feeling hopeful and reminded us all of the importance of forgiveness and compassion towards one another. Okay. So that's pretty much what they talk about when it comes to that reunion. Now, what I did capture from this is it sounds like K. Michelle apologized for saying Rashida got bags or whatever it is, and Kirk and his 3 earrings or whatever she used to be dragging this lady about. It seems like she apologized for that, but I'm not seeing where Rashida apologized to K. Michelle for her actions. All I'm hearing from what you're saying is that K. Michelle apologized. Rashida accepted it. They both got up, they hugged, and then they moved forward. So did an apology actually come out her mouth? So if y'all can let me know which season that was where this all happened, let me know so I could go back and check it out. Kirk is saying that the apology happened a long time ago. K. Michelle is saying, I'm sorry, Rashida is saying that it happened a long time ago. Maybe it did. I just cannot recall. All right. Not saying it didn't happen, but I just can't recall. But that's all that I got. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about everything when it comes to this Rashida. Cause see, it's real interesting how she started off like, ain't nobody getting no fucking apology. Like, I ain't doing no fucking apology. Like, it was interesting how she came off initially. And then now she came back to say, well, guys, I actually already did that. I've already apologized to her. We've already had that conversation. Why you ain't say that the first time? Why you getting on your live and you doing this big talk like ain't nobody apologize for a motherfucker and da, 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 da. And then you let your husband talk his BS in the background. Am I crazy? You could have just said all that stuff that you said later on that day. You should have just said it on that live. Like, guys, we're not addressing that. I've already spoken with her. I've already apologized to her. If you guys want to go check out the season that I did, Go and check it out, but it's already happened. So I don't, girl, I guess, honey. But anyway, like I said, girl, that's all that I got. Y'all go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything that I just discussed regarding Rashida and K Michelle. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross somebody came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad one.